I'm playing Pocket Planes right now for iOS, and you should play it too.
The home of university.
So it's Gamer Week here on THU, and so we're talking about like our games we've played and what we like about video games and stuff and how we behave when we play them. I'm going to try and compile a list of all of the games I've played to completion, which is going to take some time. But I will start off by saying I didn't start playing video games until I was like 8 when I first got my Nintendo 64. The N64 was a huge deal. It was one of the first 3D gaming systems. So, I mean, you can imagine back in the day, I think my mom actually had to stand in line at like 2 in the morning to get it. I mean, I had the Game Boy Classic, a Game Boy Color, GameCube, and a Wii. I've never owned a PlayStation. I have never owned a Dreamcast, Sega, NES, SNES. Those were before N64. My great-grandma had an Atari. That was fun. The joystick was like trying to move a log in mud. I think I made those noises when playing Pac-Man. Mischief Makers, that's an awesome game. It's also kind of like one of the rare titles, along with Harvest Moon 64, which is also fun, but the concept is kind of stupid. You're a farmer and you farm. The end. Oh, you can fish too. Blast Corps. I don't know if anybody remembers that game. It was like a demolition game. Super Smash Brothers. I was there for the first one. I remember the commercial. So weird. They were like furries dancing in a field and then punching each other. It's like the furries fighter convention. What the hell? Actually, I'm listening through a few of these, and the music in that game, Kirby the Crystal Shards, that's what it's called, was so good. God, damn it. Like this one, the Rockstar Orbita. You have to remember this if you played this game. My first RPG love of a game was Tales of Symphonia for GameCube. It was an awesome game. It had 2 discs, which was something I was like, what? And I think one playthrough for me was about like 36 hours, which then, of course, got chopped down as I played it over and over and over again. I think I did like 9 or 10 playthroughs, and I had like 150 something hours logged. I've always wanted to play Final Fantasy and stuff like that, but like I had Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles for GameCube, and it was dumb. Like, it was fun for a while, but then you like hated it because it was like, ugh. Compiling this list is probably one of the most difficult things I've had to do in a while. Also, in about 10th or 11th grade, where I was going with that is I started playing Counter-Strike Source a lot, and then I found a group of friends that we did like LAN parties together, and we made a CAL team. And what that stands for is Cyber Athletes League. So I played like in a tournament with like registered teams, and we had games at specific times and specific servers. We didn't do terribly great because I wasn't really that great at Counter-Strike, because all I wanted to do was snipe people, and that's all I was really good at doing. Okay, so here's my Nintendo 64 list. Wow, son. I'll read them super duper fast. Ready and speed up, go. Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Mischief Makers, Blast Corps, Super Smash Brothers #1, Yoshi's Story, Paper Mario, Rayman, Cruising USA, Kirby Crystal Shard, Harvest Moon 64, Hey Yo, Pikachu, Hey You Pikachu, Bomberman 64, Diddy Kong Racing, Mario Kart 64, Zelda Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask, Golden Knight 64, Mario Party, Mario Tennis, Pilot Wing 64, Pokemon Stadium, Star Fox 64, Conker's Bad Fur Day. And that probably wasn't all of them. Can everybody remember throwing around Bowser to this?
The home of university.